Hey, it's Funk Roberts from funkmma.com. I'm here at Atlanta Muay Thai, just finished a great sparring session, and today I want to go through 4 exercises that are going to help you with your clinching. Now, although clinching is very technical, a lot of technique involved in clinching, when you're fighting in Muay Thai or MMA, having some upper body endurance and upper body strength really helps. So you don't gas out and you don't start losing that technique. Usually when you're tired, when you're doing anything, when you're tired, you start getting really sloppy. So you want to make sure that you have that endurance. So I've got 4 exercises here that are going to help you with that endurance. Things you should do on a weekly basis to increase your upper body strength and then also help you when you're clinching. So the first exercise we're going to do involves a kettlebell. Yes, everyone, you're going to need a kettlebell for this. This one's called my kettlebell clinch curl. And basically what you're going to do is, first of all, when you're clinching and you got the top of someone's head, you want to make sure your hands are clasped and they're nice and tight. So what I've done here is I've got a kettlebell, 16-kilogram kettlebell. You probably want to go a little bit heavier or lighter depending on how you are. And you want to actually, the kettlebell looks like a head, as you can see, it's rounder. So you can actually mimic the clinch of someone's head or the clasp or the plumb of someone's head. So what you're going to do is you're going to clasp your hands behind the kettlebell, just like it's a head. And actually what you're going to have to do is put your thumbs nicely on the handle. And you're going to bring it down, and what you're going to do is you're going to curl it up. Now when you curl it, you're going to keep those elbows nice and tight to your body, just like when you're in a clinch. So as you can see, if I was clinching somebody who was smaller than me, and this is where their head was, this is exactly where they would be. So what I want to do is, after I get this position nice and tight, then I want to curl the kettlebell down and curl it back up, squeezing. But you can do this 2 ways. You can actually do it dynamically, where you're just going to keep curling it up and down, breathing on the way up, or you can actually do it statically, or isometric. When you come to the top, hold it for a couple of seconds and then back down. Hold it for a couple of seconds and back down. As you can see, it's actually, I can feel this really, I can really feel this on my shoulders, on the top of my chest. Curl it up and back down. Curl it up and back down. You can do that for reps. You do that 10 reps and then rest. Or you can use the method in this workout where you can do that for 30 seconds, rest for 15 and 30. So that's the first exercise. You're going to need a kettlebell. Get something nice and heavy and challenging. Clasp the kettlebell, curl it up, keeping those elbows. Next exercise, clinch exercise, is core and upper body strength. So it's very simple, nothing too exotic. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to go into a plank position. Okay? So you're just in a nice regular plank. You can either, again, you can mimic that plumb when you plank, and you want to come up so your body's perpendicular, keep your arm up, and then drive back down. Come back up, drive back down. All this is really doing is helping that upper body strength and that core strength. Again, things that you need when you're clinching. So you're going to do reps, 10 reps one side, and then switch it up, 10 reps the other side. Again, muscular endurance, very important when you're doing, clinching in Muay Thai or in MMA. So you want to do 10 reps per side, very simple. It's a plank to a side raise. Plank to a side raise. Keeping those elbows nice and tight, keeping that Thai plumb, plank to side raise. Hey guys, third exercise is the clinch pull-up, I call it, okay? Clinch chin-up. So what you're going to need here is I've got a nice little perfect pull-up, but anything you have an elastic, or sometimes people use kettlebells that are strapped, but anything that you can use that's strapped to a pull-up bar or a bar. What you're going to do here is it's a chin-up or a pull-up. Once again, you're going to use that Thai plumb. You're going to clasp your hands in the perfect pull-up that I have here, okay? And because I'm so low to the ground, this is a low bar, this is a low pull-up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my feet up, and I'm just going to pull up and down, not letting my feet touch the ground. So really keeping myself close, pulling up and down, keeping my elbows tight. And as you can see, it's pretty tough. So once again, keeping my hands clasped, keeping my body tight, using my upper body strength to pull myself up. Again, if you don't have one of these nice pull-ups, don't worry, don't fret. You can just use a nice pull-up bar, clasp one hand up on top of the other, and just pull up the chin up. You can go from side to side actually, which is kind of cool because that's sometimes what you're doing when you're clinching. that's a little bit harder too. So it makes it tougher. Not only are your hands on top of each other, which makes it tough, but you're moving from side to side. You may need to work up to that, but that's what you're gonna need to do if you want to get that muscular endurance and that strength, that real tall strength when you're in the clinch. Hey guys, fourth exercise. I got my boy Ivan here, Muay Thai champion, who's going to show us the fourth exercise. Basically, it's the Muay Thai clinch bag hold, and that's basically what you do. It's an isometric exercise where you're holding a punching bag, your legs are off the ground, and you just hang on to that bag as long as you can with your legs off the ground. Usually I do for 30 seconds to a minute, but it's just basically what you're seeing is upper body strength. He's got that plumb happening, and he's holding off the bag as long as he can. It may be easy at the beginning, but as time goes on, it gets tougher and tougher to hold on to the bag. So you really want to squeeze, you want to mimic that Thai clinch, and hold on as long as you can. Again, 30 seconds to start. Try to get up to a minute or try to hold on as long as you can. Thanks, my brother. Let's see if you can hold on after this. Yes, I know.